there's a need to rethink education. Education for all of our children now is probably the most important form of social investment that we can make. H.G. Wells once said that civilization is a race between education and catastrophe. And I think that's not an exaggeration. We are still a species riven by cultural differences and inequalities. Social and emotional learning to me isn't some see also annex to education. It should be seen right from the beginning as one of the central purposes of education, alongside the development of children's other talents and their intellectual capacities, their aesthetic sensibilities and so on. Education has a major role in helping our children to understand and move beyond some of these entrenched cultural attitudes. That's what the Think Equal program is about. The United Nations has now agreed on the Sustainable Development Goals to be fulfilled by 2030, and apart from my work with Think Equal, I've been very involved in the promotion of those goals. And high among them, I think, are issues of equality between different cultures, and particularly between genders. We live in a world of dreadful inequality and injustice towards whole populations of people, and among them, critically among them, are half the world's population of women. Just want to thank Leslie for the leadership she's given in this area. Leslie's tried to create a movement, and not just to create a movement, but to empower it with great materials, and she's energized a lot of people. She's brought her own tremendous energy to the process, and we wouldn't be sitting here but for it. And I think we are a great debt, and it always takes people with a passion, a commitment, energy and determination to make any movement start to turn, and she's doing that. I would expect to see benefits if we get this right, and they won't happen overnight and they won't happen evenly, but it's a question of moving in this direction. That is a big part of what Think Equal is about. It's creating these opportunities equally. So Think Equal is part of that global shift to redress those inequalities, and particularly to provide vivid, usable, practical and tested resources for use in the education of very young children, ones which inform, empower and help to guide the work of teachers, and which will enrich the communities as they do so. And I really think it's a vital part now of reshaping the agenda for education for the 21st century.